job. Not me. In other words, slavery actually undermined the wages and the wage base, the economic floor of the typical white working class or low-income person. But they were told, if these people are freed, they're going to take your job. No, fool, they got your job. That's the point. And so at some level, again, working class white people being harmed by white privilege, relatively being advantaged, right? Being given a leg up, being given a membership to the club, but in absolute terms being kept economically subordinated by the very thing that gave them a sense of superiority. How's that for irony? Then in the present era, this hasn't stopped. This is not ancient history. Now we have people running around insisting that we should close the border with Mexico because if we don't, the wages of working class people will continue to fall. The implication being that the only reason workers are paid like crap in this country is because the border is open. But if you believe that, you would actually have to believe that if that border were closed, that all these owners of capital and industry would just say, oh, well, you figured us out. Here, it's a raise. Do we really believe that the only thing keeping bosses from paying people more is the presence of low-wage, medium, semi-skilled labor from south of this artificial border? Is that really what we believe? We know that if that border is closed, it isn't going to be closed to capital. It isn't going to be closed to goods. If you have a border that can be crossed by capital looking for the highest return on investment or goods looking for the highest price, but labor is chained to its country of origin, how is that going to work to the benefit of working people? By definition, it doesn't. By definition, it immiserates the working class. Divide and conquer. But the best example of all, perhaps, in the contemporary era, in the greater New Orleans area after Katrina. Here you have two communities that were the most hard hit. The lower Ninth Ward, mostly black community, 94% African American.
All right, there's like, you brothers can go watch. There's like he does like an hour, man. He does like an hour breakdown of the whole structure level on how, you know, they got these 1,000 or 100-year loans and how pretty much they went above us, okay? But that goes into the curses, which I'm gonna get into. But let's get into these scriptures real quick. Let's go to Job 10 and 3. This is Job 10 verse 3. And it said, we'll start at 1. It says, my soul is weary of my life. I will leave my complaint unto myself. I will speak in the bitterness of my soul. I will say unto the Most High, do not condemn me. Show me wherefore thou contendeth with me. It is good unto thee that thou shouldest oppress, that thou shouldest desire the work of thine hand, and shine upon the counsel of the wicked. And shine upon the counsel of the wicked. Hast thou eyes, flesh, or seest thou man as man seeth? Let me read 3 again. It says, it is good unto thee that thou should oppress, that thou shouldest desire the work of thine hands, and shine upon the counsel of the wicked. Okay? Seems like these wicked men are just progressing and they're keeping moving. They have all the things, but it's to their downfall. Listen, it says, hast thou eyes of flesh, or seest thou as man seeth? Are thy days as the days of man? Are thy years as man's days? That thou inquirest after mine iniquity, and searchest after my sins? Thou knowest that I am not wicked, and there is none that can deliver out of thine hands. Thine hands have made me and fashioned me together round about. Yet thou dost destroy me. And you know, this is Job when he was in the lowest of his time, which is Israel. Job is a parabolical story of Israel. All right, we're in the position now and saying, look, what's going on with us, man? You know, we're realizing we're the chosen, but this is us coming out of it. Realizing we're the chosen and seeing the predicaments that we're in. All right, and this is Job 12 and 6. And it says, and the tabernacle of robbers prosper, and they that provoke the Most High are secure, into whose hands the Most High bringeth abundantly. And that's these devils. That's these Amalekites, man. Okay, they're prospering and for a long period of time, but it says the prospering of the wicked is short. Compared to the time we're going to have in the kingdom, it's nothing. Alright, and then let's go to Now you know that. 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. This is 1 Corinthians 6 and 9. And it says, know ye not the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom? This goes out to bubble-eyed blackfish. Okay? Ain't no fathers they ain't gonna say nothing to their fathers. No wicked shall possess the kingdom. It says, know ye not that the unrighteous shall not inherit the kingdom of the Most High? Be not deceived, neither fornicators, idolaters, nor adulterers, nor effeminate, nor abusers of themselves with mankind. And that's Esau and these heathens, man. That's Esau and these heathens to a T. So let me get Lamentations 2 and 17. And I think I'm going to close on that. It's not too much of a big lesson, just to, you know, give you a, hopefully, edification, man. That's all it's for. So that's all it's ever for, and it needs to be. This is Lamentations. This is Lamentations 2 and 17. And it says, the Lord hath done that which he has devised. He has fulfilled his words that he had commanded in the days of old. And this is when we got the law. He says, he hath thrown down and he hath not pitied. He hath caused thine enemies to rejoice over thee. He has set up the horn of thy adversaries. And that's Esau, and that's these other nations. And that's talking to you Negroes, Latinos, and Native Americans. The Most High set up, just like he told us and promised us, if we didn't follow the law, statutes, and commandments, what would happen? Alright, so that's the example of it today. So with that, I'm going to say all praise to Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. Shalom.